Hello everyone, welcome back to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena, and today we will be revisiting another Bijouism, which is breathe. Yes, take deep breaths before you start with your practice. Always monitor your breathing, breathe consciously, be aware of your surroundings, and yet be in a state of mind where nobody can disturb you. Yes, that's Zentangle. So, let's get started. As you can see here, I've drawn a kind of a moon-like string here, right? So what I'm going to do is ink it so you can see it clearly. So that's kind of a crescent moon there. Yes. And again, I'm going to use a boulder nib, my identity pen, which I have handy here. You can use any pen and just write breathe. Yes, most important. So let's now add an aura, a very fine aura. I'm using my Micron PN here. It is a little bolder nib compared to the O1. You can comfortably use O1 also. Just make sure the breathe is written with a little bolder nib so that it is prominent enough. Yes, and if you want to place a border, you can. In fact, you should start with it. I am doing that now because I don't want to go till the edges of my tile. So I'm just going to add a pencil border so that I know where to restrict my strokes. Yes. Now below this breathe, I'm just going to go with a simple tangle called Divadance. Yes, so you can go with any of the versions of the Tangle Divadance. In case you are new to the Tangle, I have done an entire series on the Tangle Divadance, its various versions. So you might want to have a look. So I'm just starting with the rock and roll version, and then probably I will straighten it up, open it. So the rock and roll version of Divadance looks somewhat like a flower. So it just has auras and these bold inked portions, which either you can draw simultaneously or you can go back and add them, whichever way you like it. When I say go back and add them, means you can create these spaces and then you can go back and add some ink there. Yeah, so that's one more way to draw the same tangle. So once I have created some of it, now I'm just going to rotate my tile and draw the straighter or the waltz version of the same tangle. Yes, beautiful tangle to draw, purely aura based again. Something which many of the tangles in Zentangle revolve around, that is auras, repeating auras. That's what gives it the meditative value. When you repeat the same stroke many times and yet enjoy doing the exercise. Yes, so I'm going to fill up this space just like that. Some auras, some bold inking here and there. Take your time. Go with the flow. Yeah, and then you can rotate and do the same exercise below. Take your time. Not thinking much where to add the weight, where not, just choosing randomly. Yes, and I will do exactly the same exercise on the other side also. So just take your time, no hurry, slowly breathe. Take deep breaths, relax yourself, enjoy the strokes. Yeah? So I'm almost finishing drawing my diva dance. Just like water flowing. Yeah? So done with the lower part. Now the upper part, up to you. What do you want to do? Yeah? So let's just start with a moon kind of a shape. Yes, moon on moon. Yeah. And then I'm just going to add auras. Then add another thicker aura. Probably I think I'm moving towards moon pie. Just take your time, enjoy. Draw the tangles that are coming to your mind at the moment. Let's draw some echoism, consecutive S shapes. Again, add another aura. And we can add one more tangle, something like Duda. So I'm just building on the moon. Simple tangle to draw, lines coming from both sides, traveling about 3/4 of the distance on the other side. Take your time. Again, you can add one more aura. Right? Now if you want, you can add any other tangle of your choice. You can continue like this, keep adding auras and cover the entire space, or you can add anything else. Let's just close it with some orbs. So again, I'm adding one more aura. Just enjoying myself, not thinking how, where, what, adding tangles that are coming to me at that point of time. Yeah, so I'm just squeezing in orbs there, drawing behind. Make sure you fill up the small little intersectices. Yeah. So that's a nice and big moon pie. Now the rest of the space, again, go with any tangle of your choice. I'm just going to add some nice and flowy mookas like this. Yeah. So I'm just going to place it all around my almost semicircle there. You can add some inking here. You can add some inking here. Yeah. So just going to add a dotted kind of a line. Not really making it very explicit. Again, enjoy the stroke. Come down. You don't really have to lift your hand. That's Mooka, a one stroke tangle. Yeah. Enjoy the strokes. Again, go up, curl it, come down. Again, go up, curl it. Again, come down, curl it, come down. And just ink the in between sections. Take your time. Enjoy the strokes. That's what matters as far as Zentangle is concerned. Probably the next Bijouism that we are going to reiterate is deliberate strokes. Yes. Yeah. And I think I can fit in two more here. Take your time. And the last one there. Probably you'll have to draw a hidden one also. Something like this. Yeah. So I think we are done with our tangling. So let's now move on to shading. So because this is the moon shape and the lines seem to be going under here, so you have to highlight this section so that the lines actually seem to be going under. Yes. And you have to add some extra graphite so that it kind of moves towards the center, because we will not get into shading the tangles individually. As far as breathe is concerned, just add on both ends. And then just add an outer aura. Just enclosing my Divadance. Again, we are just shading tangles as a whole and not shading them as they would generally be in a standalone tile, in a tile which uses them only. Yeah. So let's get started with blending. So yeah, I'm just going to pull this graphite away from the edges. Slowly just blend it, soften it, pull it away and pull it towards the center. Again, soften the graphite, pull it away, take it towards the center. Yeah. Like this. Yes, you can see how the center pops up. That's the beauty of shading. That's breathe. And then finally coming to our Divadance. Right? Yeah, so just blending the edges. That's about it. I don't think we need to blend more. So time now for highlights. So I'm just going to add some in the center here. Yes, and then here. Although it is already highlighted, but if you want, you can run your chalk there and it will get a little more highlighted. Yeah, use a different blender or just run through your finger, soften the chalk, and I think you are sorted. If you want to redo the line, you can redo the outer aura. It will add a little more depth to your tile. Yes, and of course highlights, if you want to add a little more, then you can add some bit of Gellyroll, but that's again not compulsory. You may or may not do it. So that's about it. That's breathe. Now if you want, you can add some bit of things here and there in the Mooka also. I have kept it simple, but if you want, you can add some bit of rounding. You can add orbs in between, fill in the in between spaces, add auras, whatever you feel like. Yeah. I somehow don't feel like doing it here. Yes, so I'm going to leave it like this. So let's close our tile here, put in our chop, sign and date. Yes, and today is July Yeah. So that's all for today. I shall see you again with another Bijouism, most likely deliberate strokes. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.